So on record, I have Rakesh Jhunjhunwala saying 8 to 9% is the long-term growth trend for India.
No, I think long-term is double digit.
Okay.
I'm saying 8 to 9% near future.
You have to give me some timeline as to when we get into double digits,
Maybe
because that's India's potential.
Maybe 22, 23, 23, 24. It's a process.
Inflation is high, but interest rates are still low, and RBI is not much bothered about increasing the rates to control inflation. And that is largely due to unavoidable circumstances. RBI has kept the rates unchanged this December. What does that mean to us? Well, let's talk only about the positives, because we are heading towards a $5 trillion economy by 2024. And from here, what we want is to grow faster. Companies can have all the opportunities to borrow money when the rates are down, like in the current situation. The main aim of RBI when they lower the rates is to stimulate economic growth by pumping money into the system. However, when there is excessive growth and perhaps the inflation, Rakesh Jhunjhunwala is confident that GDP will grow at a double digit in long run. Nevertheless, since the inflation is high, RBI may increase the rates in February 2022, which might not help the GDP to grow at a double digit. Let's listen to the big bull himself on what he thinks about interest rates and the economic growth.
Right, and we got to create liquidity. And I think they will.
They will. So 75 bips already in the bag. How much more you think the RBI should move lower on rates?
Well, I'm not an economist, but they should move lower. Let them decide.
Okay. What about...
See, Tanveer, I have only one place to invest in India. I don't invest anything outside India. I tell everybody when the food at home is so good, why look outside? And maybe it may take 3-6 months. I have confidence that India's growth will bounce back and bounce back at a rate which will surprise people.
I just want to understand, because, sitting here right now, I think people are just waiting and watching out for the political risk to get out of the way. Once it does, you think the trajectory would be to 8 to 9% that you're calling as long term?
Sure.
Would come by post
FY20,
FY21 onwards?
2021, I can't say. See, I can predict a direction. I can't predict the... See, we have had 5 years of a banking crisis. We have had subpar capital expenditure. We have had the introduction of GST, right? We have had demonetization. We have now having improvement in credit culture. We are having integrity come to the fore. The government making efforts of ease of doing business. The China-America spat on trade is a great opportunity for India.
Okay.
So I don't see any reason why growth in India will not come back with a bang.
Okay, I want to address this for our international audience, and which is why I'm posing this question to you. On the subject of India's growth, we've had Dr. Raghuram Rajan in an interview in March this year say that we need an impartial body to look at the data. We've had the IMF chief economist Geeta Gopinath say last month that there's still some issues in the way India calculates its GDP.
No, when did they arise? When did they arise? And question is, because American inflation did, just because you don't agree with your figures, you're suspicious of them, you can't say the method of calculation is incorrect. If they were incorrect, Mr. Raghuram Rajan should have corrected them when he was the RBI governor. What was he doing? So, I mean, see, I don't rule. This is statistics is a lie. If your feet is in the refrigerator and your face is in the oven, you may be right. You may be fine. But there is to needlessly suspect government. And a man on the road is not bothered about 6 and 7. He's bothered on what's there on the road.
So you believe the numbers, you believe the calculation is right and accurate, and that growth trend would look up.
In America, when inflation didn't go up, people said, no, they are cheating, they are cheating. So if the statistics suits you, fine. If it doesn't suit you, it's cheating.
Okay. So on record, I have Rakesh Jhunjhunwala saying 8 to 9% is the long-term growth trend for India.
No, I think long-term is double digit.
Okay.
I'm saying 8 to 9% near future.
You have to give me some timeline as to when we get into double digits, because that's India's potential.
Maybe 22, 23, 23, 24. It's a process.
So India is at an inflection point.
I think so.